Morning. It's 8:25 in the morning, and where the heck are we now? I just got turned around. It's 8:25 in the morning, and I didn't get any sleep last night. Bradley got sick. He wouldn't sleep, he wouldn't stay in his bed, he kept throwing his covers off, wanting to go outside, and then he'd barf and diarrhea. And that was pretty much all morning. And then right when it started getting light out, I started gathering my things and packing up. The sun rises at 7:30, so it was about 7 that I started moving. I took the tent and his bed last because he finally started settling down. But I've made an executive decision, and because he's not drinking water, I tried to get him to drink water all night and even this morning. He's acting like he wasn't chasing the chipmunks this morning. He was just laying there looking at them. And yeah, I'm hoping it's just something funny that he found at the campsite that he ate. On the portages, I usually keep him on a leash unless it's like one of those short 60-meter ones. But anyway, I'm worried about him, so I'm heading back towards the car. I'm gonna paddle all day. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but I literally just left the campsite, and I'm gonna paddle all day, see how far I get. And yeah, and get as close to the car as I can. Oh yeah, the other thing I should say too is so today's a really good paddling day. It's pretty chill, not much wind. It's gonna be sunny and gorgeous. Tomorrow is supposed to be gusting winds up to 30 kilometers an hour and rain. And if Bradley's condition worsens, that is not prime condition to be getting him out of here. So as much as I wanted to stay and play on that beach, I gotta do the dog dad thing and get this guy to a vet. I'm really hoping it's just something he ate on the first portage, and Bradley just puked again. Not that you want to see that. Anyway, yep. Okay. I don't know what to think. Yuck. He's not feeling good. He's a sick boy. The size of this snapping turtle. Holy cow. I'd love to stop and check him out longer, but I'm in a bit of a zone to get my dog safe. So yeah, pretty cool though. So right now my plan is, if I can make it to the creek by 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. or to the south end of Big Trout, then I'll do the creek and either stay on otter slide, yeah, but if I don't make it by then, I don't think it's a good idea to try the creek, because once you start the creek, you have to finish it. There's no rest periods. So I think if I can get there by 1, I'll be in good shape. It's 10 o'clock right now. If I can do Longer Lake in an hour, that's to 11 or 11:30. That gives me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do big trout. So this is all very possible. Yeah. Bradley doesn't want to jump in and out of the canoe anymore. He just kind of waits for me to carry him. Just made it to the portage for big trout, and it's 11:03. So I'm making really good time. And I think I'll be able to single carry this. It's only a 300 meter. So I should be good. I'm feeling really good right now about the times that I'm making. I think dinner on otter slide is a big possibility. Let's see what, let's not, you know, call it yet. Let's see what big trout offers us. Okay, up we go, uphill. Cheers. Come on, Bradley. Good boy. I see the end. Come on, B. Come on, let's go. Hey, here. Come. Come here, sweet boy. Oh no, he's puking in the boat. Oh. Okay. Just puked in the boat. Here he comes again. Okay. You're okay, you're fine. You're a good boy. Gotta wash the boat out. Okay, so it's 12:40. I'm just coming up to the first portage in the series of the creek, so I'm feeling really good about this. Yeah, there's still, you know, good 6 hours of sunlight left, so let's see how far I can go in 6 hours. You know, who knows? Who knows what this day has in store? Okay, this one's a short one. 105, 103. Okay. $12.56 now, and I'm just starting the big one, the 7 whatever. My GoPro's almost out of batteries. I think I have 1 battery left. But yeah, so it's not even 1 yet, and I'm into the second portage, so this is looking really good. Okay, I'm gonna keep crushing it. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock, and we're just on the 200 whatever, still on the creek. I think this is 1, 2, 3. I think there's 2 more after this, but I think the long section's done. It's 10 to 3, and I just made it to the outer slide. So off we go to the 790. This one's this battery's almost running out of this battery's almost running out, and I don't necessarily really want to go dig for the new one right now. So I'm gonna turn this off right now, but we'll check in soon at the next portage. You're just gonna miss me paddling and swearing. It's 4:08, and big wind and big water on Burnt Island. So it's a strong headwind. I have no idea how far I'll get, but I'm gonna try and get as far as I can. I would have expected nothing less from this lake. Okay. Save battery, right? So it's 5 o'clock now, and I could only make it to the campsite known as the Bistro. I made a video here a couple months back where I lost my axe. This is as far as I could get. It's 5 o'clock. The wind is really bad. If there's wind like this on Burnt Island, there's wind like this on Canoe Lake. And doing that in the dark, doing that at night, you know, I'd rather not drown. So just play it safe. Camp out here. I don't even think I'm gonna have a fire. I might pull out the twig stove and boil up some water for some soup, but I'm just gonna have sandwiches. And yeah, spend the night here and do the same thing tomorrow morning as I did this morning. Just wake up and get going. So just in bed now. It's 6:30, and just as expected, the wind died down. So how would I have known that? It's like totally calm now. I set up the tent. I get the dog all ready. Hung the bear bag. I didn't eat anything. I just had, well, I did. I had 2 Cliff bars, and but I didn't fire up the twig stove or anything. I was just too tired after this day. Yeah, but I think this was the right decision. The dog, I didn't feed him anything. I was thinking about giving him some chicken noodle soup, but yeah, I didn't want to bother anything, set anything off. And he's sleeping now, which is good. I don't know if you can see him, but he's all curled up in his bed. So I'm just gonna go to sleep. I had 2 bars for dinner, and I'm done. I'm cooked. I almost couldn't get the bear bag up. I was so tired. My arms are just like cooked spaghetti noodles. So, yep. We will check in the morning. Hopefully I can sleep through the night. It's 4:30 in the morning. I slept pretty good until now, but he just woke up to go barf. I'm so tired. It started to rain and the wind's picking up. Hopefully it dies down in the next few hours. I'll try and sleep for a couple more hours. Good morning, everyone. It's 8 a.m. It just started sprinkling a little bit. Hopefully it passes, but I doubt it. I forgot to put my raincoat on. That's okay. The wind actually isn't that bad this morning. The waves aren't that bad. So right now, I think I'll make pretty good time across. Okay. So I made it back to the car. We have a vet appointment for tomorrow. The earliest they could get us in was 11 a.m. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll get him some meds and get him checked out by the doctor. He's in the back right now, just curled up, I think happy to be in a warm car driving home. Anyway, so yeah, kind of a weird trip. Didn't really go as the way I planned it, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you don't get the trip you want, you get the trip that you get. But I'm super relieved that I'm getting Bradley some help. Hey guys, so it's the next day from getting home. We got to the vet. We just got back this morning from the vet, and we got some deworming pills. He confirms roundworm for us. And he also gave us some antibiotics. We ran blood work and all kinds of other tests to see what was going on. And he said that there's a stomach infection. So he gave us some kind of pills for that to help with that too. And he got a couple of needles. But yeah, other than that, all his organs seem fine. Everything seems fine. So we're on the mends, and yeah, so positive news. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not the trip that I wanted, but it's the trip that I got. I'm still very grateful that I was able to do the, what was that, 5 nights, 6 days. And it was a good learning lesson in if something goes wrong, if one of your members of your party gets sick, that was a good experience to have, just to haul arse. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me on this trip, on this adventure. Many more to come, so stay tuned and we'll see you on the next one.